Hello, everyone. Welcome to In the Huddle. I'm Lloyd Jones, sports editor for the Conway Daily Sun, joined, of course, by my partner in crime, Coach Scott Stearns of the Kennett High Football Eagles. Stearnsy, how are you?
I'm not bad. How are you, Lloyd?
Doing pretty well. Freiburg Fair Week, big week, homecoming, though.
Big week, homecoming, yeah. Excited about that.
We got a lot going on.
St. Thomas coming to town. It's always a good battle for us.
7 o'clock, we're going to pack the stadium.
Yeah, we hope to. Yeah, have a good crowd out there to cheer us on. Hopefully we get the big W for them. And
oh, my God.
It makes the boys have a good, dance and homecoming weekend and all that kind of stuff.
I love homecoming week. We used to do the parade and all that fun stuff. We need the parade back.
Yeah, we need the parade back. I don't know why we don't have the parade anymore, but yeah, that was, added something to it. We used to have over on the softball field, the big bonfire Friday night, and that's when we played Saturdays. So, but yeah, that was always fun. Packed up the school. So yeah,
lots of good stuff.
Brought some good spirit to the high
It really
school.
did.
Yeah.
We've got to start with thanking our sponsor, where Kennett Boosters has picked us up again this week. Wow. So we really think the world of the Kennett Boosters. Our platinum sponsors are Carroll County Fish and Game Club, Coleman Concrete, and Turner Septic, LLC. Our black and white sponsors are Alnor Power Equipment, Baba Bounce. Is it Baba Bounce? Big Waves Bagels and Deli, Chalmers Insurance, Eastern Green, LVO's Pizzeria, who fed the team this week, I believe.
Us, yeah.
Fry's Store, Gamwell Caputo, Kelch and Company, Got Grass, Misfit, Infinger Insurance, Minuteman Press, Muddy Moose Restaurant and Pub, Napa Auto Parts, Northway Bank, Settlers Green OVP, Swift River CrossFit, Tuckerman Brewery, Vino Specialty Foods, White Mountain Lobster Company, White Mountain Oil, and Yesterday's Restaurant. Home of the best Monte Cristo in the world.
There we go. Thank you.
Big plug.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But look at all these people just support Kennett football. It's wonderful.
It's the
community.
It's community based. It always has been and always will be. And without all those people sponsoring the team, we wouldn't have a lot of get fed on Thursday nights, get fed on away games.
Yeah.
The kids always get a little some workout gear or something like that. So yeah, we have a great booster program. We have great community support, and we're very fortunate.
How do you pull off team meal nights, Scott?
So Thursday, we used, when I was a kid, it used to be a senior's house every
I remember
week,
that, yeah.
every week. So we travel as a group. Now I wanted to just do it in the cafeteria, and it's a different world we live in today with people's different housing situations and everything. So take that stress out of the equation, and we just all do it at the caf, and it's all an equal playing field. And this year we're trying to go out to some of our sponsors. LVO's fed us last week, Vino's has fed us 1 week. Try to go out and give back to them. You know what I mean? Because we don't. There's not. You never have enough help to pull everything off that you want to do. So Don can only, and the people that are involved can only do so much.
So does LVO's come, for example, those LVO's this week? Did they send staff down and serve?
No, we just we pick it up. Yep, and it was hot, and then we get in after our walkthrough, and then we had dinner, and then off we went.
You got the booster serving?
Yeah, booster servants. They serve us, and we all sit in the caf and have dinner. And if we had a speaker, who would come in during that time and speak to us and so forth. So
good team bonding, I would think.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, Yeah, I think anything that gets the guys together and maybe off the practice field, or just being kids.
Then you all headed to DQ.
Yeah, then we all went to Dairy Queen after that.
Oh my gosh.
We showed up, I think, with 30 or so kids at Dairy Queen.
They must have been in awe.
Yeah, so we all had a little ice cream. We were going to do it Friday night after the win, but they were closed, so we couldn't do that. So we did it after the team dinner. So yeah, that was fun.
That's good.
Got myself a nice Blizzard there.
What's your favorite Blizzard?
Well, I'm old school. I like the Reese's Pieces in it, and right now they have that back. And
Reese's Pieces and cookie dough.
Yeah. So that was my go-to.
That's pretty darn good go-to.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go to the game on Saturday. It was not the result we were looking for. We went down to Pennacook, an afternoon game.
Yeah.
Hotter than Zeus down there. I think it was 84 degrees.
Yeah.
A little humid.
Yeah.
And Merrimack Valley topped us 28-7.
Yeah, they came out and ran all over us. You know, they get a great back.
Reese Claremont,
Reese Claremont, yeah, he's a very talented kid, strong. I mean, you looked at his legs; they were like,
oh yeah, he's got some tree trunks for legs.
I was like, is that Mosey Tutupu out there?
Yeah.
Or is that, you know, and yeah, so he had a good game. I think. You know, we turned the ball over on downs, I think 4 to 6 times. You know, and it just, you know.
We were just so close. I mean,
we in the middle of the field, we're moving it, and then when it mattered, we lost that. We lost it, you know, on fourth. You know, it's 4th downs. It was 4 down turnovers, you know, and sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm going to drop my shoulder. I'm going to get this 1 yard, or I'm going to run. You know, one of them was a situational thing where, you know, we were going to throw the ball, and you got to run to the sticks to make sure you're over to get the first down, and we just didn't. So that's an awareness thing, a football IQ thing. And then we just, you know, a couple of them we just didn't play well, you know, didn't block well, and it was a tough one down in Pennacook, 28-7.
Yeah, I mean, I don't question any of the calls. I would have went for it on 4th down. It was just a chance to make things happen, build momentum.
Yeah, I mean, we needed, you know, at that point, you know, maybe looking back in the first half, maybe you punt a few of those and pin them down. But, you know, it was coming out of halftime, it was 7-0, you know. And
we were right in it.
Right in the game. We were running the ball the best we've run it all season. Bowen was back there firing, doing a great job. Davin was catching the ball. Marquise, you know. And having Sawyer back out there was great. And we just didn't convert. And, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, some days, you know, is it because we only play 2 Saturday games? Is it, you know, is it change of time? Is it, you know?
It does throw you off a little rhythm. Cause
I mean, it changes your whole practice week and everything. But, you know, everyone.
Makes this week shorter, doesn't it?
Yeah. So everyone goes through it. We just got to find a way to be better. And I think the line, you know, I think we had some we have some momentum going. It's just a matter of sealing it, you know, and just in finishing. I think a big thing on us is we got to finish. We got to finish our blocks, finish our tackles. We can't arm tackle, just the basics, you know, a lot of the basic things. So.
And I thought everything was really starting to click when we won at home.
Yeah.
Against Pembroke.
We had great energy that week. We had great energy that day of the game. You know, so like we said, you know, you got to find out what brought you to that space, and we got to get back to that space when it comes game day.
Yeah.
And we've you know, we've had a tendency of always starting a little slow, and we definitely, you know, it again affected us on Saturday. So and it was hot, and you know.
We got a lot of guys playing both ways.
Yeah, we got a lot of 2-way starters, and you know, something we're going to try to start doing a better job of working some kids in, even if it's 5 reps. If it's a young kid that we want to see, you know, let's give him 5.
But some of the younger guys are starting to step in and fill roles. I mean, Nate Johnston, 16 tackles.
Yeah, Nate's going to be a great player. He's a great player for us now, and he's only going to get better. He's a sophomore, and you know, Mike spends a lot of time with him on his reads and so forth. And I think, you know, once we get him, like, if you watch him play JV versus varsity, it's a big step up. But, you know, once he gets to that comfortable, he's going to be a hot shot for us, you know.
And Jason Baker, another young man.
Yeah, Baker, good football player. You know, he, you know, he had another great game on defense. He'll do whatever we ask. Play some tight end now in our doubles package for us, and yeah, he's definitely working hard. Put a ton of time in the weight room this year, and yeah.
And was it Liam Latry? Is it
Liam? Yeah,
he had a sack.
Liam had a sack, and Liam's going to have to step in because Parker Brown's knee's hurt this week, so he's going to end up.
Parker hurt?
Yeah, so he's going to play a little offense for us and defense for us. So, yeah, we just. Yeah, I mean, you know, he had a lot of tackles. I mean, they had the time of possession on us, you know. And,
they did,
you know,
but we moved the ball when we had it.
We were moving it, and then the second half is sort of, you know, they get that kick return, and then we throw the pick, and then it sort of changes everything that Corey's going to start thinking a lot differently.
Yeah.
And then you start pushing.
Yeah. Well, we got some video from the game. Let's watch some highlights or lowlights or whatever lights there are.
Yeah, some type of lights.
Some type of lights, and get your thoughts on some plays. We've got Huddle. 22-yard pass.
Yeah, I mean, this was something new we put in the field.
Oh, I like this wrinkle. I went to say I liked it.
Going empty now, trying to move Davin around a little bit so people just can't key on. Backfield, a little swing, you know, and hit that quick, and it works.
And Bowen looks more and more comfortable, I think.
Yeah, he's looking more and more comfortable. You know, that's a play right there where, you know, you throw it to your best player and let him do what he does. You know.
Yeah.
And that's Ben Chick right there, just getting it, you
Ooh,
know.
nice to see the ball getting to Ben.
Yeah. I mean, he got us the first down. We're moving the ball. The offense, you know, we just got to find a way to punch it in and finish the drives.
Yeah.
This was right at half. We're just trying to take a shot, and, you know, throws that great corner right out to Davin. You know.
That's a long ball.
Yeah, I mean, for a freshman.
Nice touch.
And then here, this was just, you know, in that empty again, moved Davin to the backfield. He runs a little angle to the middle that was wide open. You know, he gets 15 yards. You know?
Yeah. You called it 15-yard pass.
This is Marquise.
Yeah. Nice run by Marquise.
Yeah, I mean.
Again, you look at these highlights and it's like,
How
boy,
we losing?
Yeah. And Bowen able to scramble. I like that. Throwing on the run. Is that Sawyer?
I think that might have been Sawyer.
Yeah. This was a nice touchdown.
Yeah, this was nice. Big D. Right down, blew by his guy. Went up and got it, and then, you know.
Foot race. I like his chances.
Yeah, I like his chances all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime you throw it up to Big D, it's a, you know, we get a good chance of winning that battle.
Yeah. I mean, we just did so many things well.
Yeah.
I mean, I had us for over 300 total yards, so.
Yeah, I mean, Bowen, you know, 200, you know.
We did a lot of things well. Yeah.
But third down conversion, 2 for 6, 1 turnover. They had no turnovers. You know, that's
You got to win that battle.
game. You got to win that battle, right?
Yeah. I mean, Bowen probably had his best game statistically, 16 of 25 through the air for 213 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
Yeah.
And Davin, 8 catches for 134 and a TD.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got him running the ball, 2 carries for 11.
Yeah.
And then Ben Chick, 9 carries for 42.
Yeah, he almost hit a 5-yard average this week, and all we wanted is 4, you know?
Yeah.
So that was, you know.
And he caught 4 passes.
Right, and that's a positive for
24,
us, you know?
yeah. Sawyer, you got him the ball, 28
Yeah.
yards on 2 carries.
Yeah.
Marquise, 2 catches for 22 yards. Jacob Brown, still a factor with 5 yards on a catch.
Yep.
Defensively, it was Nate with 16 tackles, Davin with 12, Jason Baker with 11, Ryan Chick with 9, Grayson Witchley with 9, Ben Chick with 8, Davin Jakovic 7, Marquise Toomey 3, Keegan J 3, Bryce Needham 3, Sawyer Hussey 2, Jacob Brown 1, Parker Brown 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just...
Yeah, it was a good effort by
Gang
everybody
tackle,
involved.
yeah.
Gang tackling, a lot of gang tackles on that, you know, and just, you know, we thought we got a little bit robbed on a turnover there when the kid went to pitch it, and they said it was a forward pass.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched that clip probably 4 times. I'm like, boy, it doesn't look like a forward pass.
No,
to me.
it didn't to
So,
me either.
You know, just didn't bounce our way, and you know, back to the grindstone for this
Absolutely.
week. Yeah.
And I mean, statistically, we're amongst the league leaders in Division II. Bowen's second in D2 in passing with 529 yards, trailing Trinity's Oliver Service, who I think is a senior, with 562 yards.
562. They like to throw the ball around. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Davin, second in yardage with 278. He's trailing some guy named Ant.
Ant, huh?
Ant I'm going to butcher the heck out of this right now. Mossi with 300 yards, and then Marquise is 5th with 160.
Yeah, I mean, we got playmakers. We know that for sure. You
Yeah.
know, and it's just a matter of finding that desire to be better than the man across from me. You know, and we're working towards it, and we're going to get there.
Yeah, and again, it's a matter of if you can in the off season, get in the weight room.
Yeah, I think, you know, we talked about it again on Monday, and I talk about it all the time. You know, we have to find a way to, you know, make football number one in something, you know, and it's not only about, you know, football. The weight room's about baseball, lacrosse, hockey, basketball, all those sports, and it's a healthy habit for life, right?
It really is.
You learn to go to the gym, and you just work it into your day, and it's part of your day, you know, and then you do it, you know. It's not easy. I hate going to the gym. Like,
no,
I don't go to the gym, but, you know, I wish I had that instilled it more in myself when I was a younger man, you know.
Did you guys do a lot of weight room under Coach Millen and Haynes?
There was always a weight room open with Coach Millen and Haynes. You know, a lot of guys we had the racquetball club down there.
That's right.
That's where we mostly went and worked out, you know. I think it's a little different there, different mentalities, different, you know, when the ball's rolling in a winning direction, it's easy to keep everyone up and everyone comes in with an expectation. You know, we're trying to get to that expectation of, you know, you got to be in the weight room. This is how this train rolls, you know.
I mean, when you were playing, Scott, the line of scrimmage, you owned it. I mean,
yeah, we didn't give it up, and we
I mean, you were double teamed all the time.
Right, and you just got to hold your ground and fight that pressure. And unfortunately, you're not going to get much of the guys behind you, Todd Marshalls and the Darren Perrys and Eric Shivers and Dave Baldock's are going to get all the glory, but you're doing your job because they're not getting hit. Hopefully, if you're doing your job. So we're trying to get back to that. I mean, I think still, you see Plymouth, they do the same thing they did when we played them 30 years ago. And
when I was in high school.
They're very successful at what they do, and they have an identity. And I think we're still building that identity. You know what I mean? And,
in the perfect world, you'd like to run the football.
I think we all would. We love, we would,
ground and pound and take time off the clock.
And that opens then. When we got these playmakers like Marquise and Davin, and then they're open more often, and then and we like to be a short pass, controlled passing thing, and then take the shots. When you get down and you start having to take these shots, your odds go way down as well. You know? So we would our first year, it was nice when you had Evan and Sean behind you, and you just say,
thunder and lightning.
Yeah, we need a yard. Okay, Evan, get us the yard. And
it's great to see Evan playing in college.
And now you see what happens to a kid like Sean Carrier. He never was big into the weight room till the end of his season, and I just saw his dad on Sunday. I think he's benching 345 pounds. Really? He's a monster.
Down at LSU, right?
Down at LSU, So the weight room, I can give him examples of how I think it benefits every athlete I've seen that's actually hit the weight room at Kennett.
Yeah,
it's positive. So, and you're a young kid, you have time. If you tell your employer in the Valley, you look at the community support, you say, hey, summertime I can't be to work until 9 o'clock because I got football left 3 days a week. I don't know any employer that's not going to say, we'll be okay for the.
I admire your commitment.
Yeah, I don't think we'll miss you from 7 to 9 in the morning. Yeah. So there is time to make it happen. There is time in a basketball season to make a football lift. There is time. It's going to be a priority,
It keeps you healthier.
And it keeps you healthier, and we're in better shape. You see, we were gassed out there, in the heat on, with so many two-way players, but we're not the only team doing it,
No, exactly.
Yeah. So that's a commitment of ours that we need to get back to, like the basics of the weight room, the off season, and got to make football number one. A lot of these kids are playing so many sports, and we want 3-sport athletes. I mean, that's important. Colleges want 3-sport athletes.
Joe Paterno, when he came, that's 3 sports.
You got to find the balance in all of it. You got to find the balance for your academics, the balance for your weight training, the balance for this. You play summer basketball. There's not a lot of extra besides the weight room for football.
Right.
There's not fall football, spring football.
No.
There's not. So like hockey, you have all these opportunities to go get better. Baseball, you get all these side teams.
Yeah, you can't run out and do lineman drills by yourself.
You can get in the gym and lift weights and get stronger, and it's going to pay off in the field.
Yeah. So let's look at some John Hebert photos. John was our team photographer. He got some great images this week.
He does a great job. Goes to every JV game too.
No,
committed.
He amazes me. Benny Chick doing his little Heisman, little stiff arm.
Stiffing him arm, yeah. There's Ben again.
Ben runs hard.
Ben's been running really hard, playing really hard on defense for us. Been a great leader. There's Bowen.
I like his eyes. His eyes are just right on Marquise.
I mean, Bowen's going to be great. We got 4 years of Bowen. Hopefully, he stays healthy. It's going to be exciting. Him and Marquise should really develop a bond.
And then Cooper Coleman's doing well at the JV level.
Coleman's doing well.
He's going to help us.
Yeah, he's going to help us. We got some packages for him, more running and throwing. But
Nate Johnston, big tackle.
Yeah, Nate Johnston. He's getting more and more comfortable every day.
This was a little pass into the flats.
I mean, you can't. Anytime you can get it to number 4, you got good odds of making something positive happen. And he's that Grayson Witchley. He's just, tackling through the guy.
Grayson had a good game defensively. Lots of tackles.
Yeah, he had lots of tackles. So.
And I just like, is it Liam? Look at how high off the ground he is trying to block that extra point.
Yeah. There's Marquise. Looks maybe on his. No, that's Bowen in the background.
Yeah, Marquise, only a sophomore. Everyone keeps
forgetting. Yeah, so
that sophomore class is pretty special.
Yeah.
And Davin with a big tackle.
Davin with a tackle, yeah.
And Marquise again.
And then looks like Davin's going in for it.
66.
66. Ryan Chick, Davin.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a safety way down there with a tackle.
Yeah.
Who's that ugly guy? Talk about Corey.
I thought it was Corey. Yeah.
There's Nate.
Yeah.
Kid's an animal.
He is, and a nice young man.
He comes to practice, and he goes and hits the weight room before he leaves. You know, he's an animal.
He's invested, which we love.
Yeah, he is. There's Colby, the best trainer in the state.
Yeah.
Daly, you know.
Our MVP every year, I think Colby is for every sport.
Colby, I mean.
He's getting married soon.
Getting married. He's going to miss a game. We gave him the okay to miss a game.
You did?
He's tying the knot, you know. And,
who's going to be our trainer that day?
He's going to fill in Seth Shackford maybe. Or
something. Seth would be great to come back.
So we have a full one. But, I mean, this guy, I don't think the kids know how lucky they are to have a guy like Colby Locke. I mean, he's at the school all the time. He's at every event. He's stretched thinner than thin.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, with all the kids. I mean, and then it gets like, how many kids are there for really get treatment? They all think they need to get treatment because everyone wants to hang out with Colby in his office. So Kennet Athletics, if they didn't have Colby, it would be a huge loss. For us on the sideline of football, he's not only to keep the kids healthy, but gives some insight. He played at Ithaca football. He has a football mind. We're a lucky school to have him, you know.
I was at the soccer game and field hockey game last week.
Yeah.
And halftime of both games, Colby's out there on the field putting down sod.
Oh,
we got a grub issue. I didn't realize it.
Oh, yeah.
Your field playing rough, too?
Yeah, our field's all torn up, and there's not, I mean, the school spent a lot of, you know.
$8,000 to spray and kill the grubs.
Try to kill it, but it's not going to be until this year.
Going to get worse
before it gets better. But, you know, they're aware of it, so it should have been treated last year. Somehow it slipped through the cracks and everything. But, yeah, the hold now is starting to take over everything at the field, though. So, yeah. But Colby, I mean, you'll see him. He's vacuuming the hallways or sweeping the hallways. I mean, the guy does everything from keeping the kids healthy to cleaning the school. Yeah, I mean, he really, we're so lucky to have him. And he's so passionate. I mean, here's a Freiburg Raider, and now he's an Eagle. Yeah, now he's an Eagle through and through, you know. So that's pretty darn cool. Yeah. Sawyer Hussey. Sawyer Hussey, I think he's, you know, big family heritage there with the horses and everything. I remember seeing the big horses when I was a kid. And I think he's fifth in the world. Fifth in the world. He was at the karting championships in Indiana. So, you know, he missed some football due to it, but that's a family passion, and it's something that we feel that he needs to be a part of. Oh my gosh, you know, yeah. So I think his sister Allie was second. Yeah, she's right up there. I mean, what a great thing to be able to say I'm fifth in the world in something, you know. And the Hussey family just so invested in Kennet sports. They really. Oh yeah, from skiing to hockey, I think softball, you name it. Yeah, you name it all. They're big time, you know. And Sawyer's a competitor. We love having him back. So. Yeah, and so this week it's St. Thomas. Yeah. Big game. I think the loser could be on the outside looking in for playoffs. Yeah, I think we've put our backs against the wall in that playoff picture. You know, we've been there 2 years in a row. We'd love to get back to the playoffs. Oh, yeah. I think I still believe in the team. I still believe in the kids that we have in that locker room. You know, I think the message is, you know, I can't want it more than you. You know, exactly. You got to want it. Like I've had my day in the sun. You know, and it was fun and. You know, you're making memories, and you know, don't take anything for granted. You know what I mean? Just go out and have fun and absolutely just play some football and just take care of business. You know. Yeah, and we're also doing Kennet Fights Hunger Night on Friday night. Yes, we are. Yeah. So if you bring canned goods or some type of food to the stadium. Athletic Director Neil Weaver says we're currently in need of peanut butter, jelly, tuna, soups, pasta, sauce, canned fruits and vegetables. Please don't bring food in glass containers. Cash donations are also accepted. So we want to do our part to fill the local food pantries. Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of people that, you know, are out there hungry. You know, and, you know, why not help them out? You mentioned hungry. I'm hungry for a win in fantasy football. I'm on a 3-game skid, and you're 4-0. 4-0. I'm just rolling through everybody in our little coaches league. It feels good. You're like the barber. Yeah. Next. Yeah, come on. Next. Bring them up. Let's go. Chop them down. Let's get to our picks, Scott. Let's look at some NFL picks. Ooh, Thursday night. Yeah, I'll take in Atlanta. I'll take the Bucks. You taking the Bucks? Baker. I traded him. I should have never traded him. I don't know why I would after he wants to talk smack about Brady. I know. You know, it's like, why would you say something like that? I'm not sure. It wasn't politically correct. No. And the Vikings 4-0. You picked them last week and they won. Yeah, beat the Pack. I'm going to pick Sam Darnold again. I picked him up in fantasy. Had a big week for me. So nice. Yeah, I'm a Vikes fan. Yeah, I had 2 Jets playing for me last week. How'd I do? Awful. And I'll take the Bears as well. Yeah, I mean. DeAndre Swift got going last week, I think, right? Andy Dalton's my age, isn't he? He's old, that's for sure. Old. See, I'm old. You just said I'm old. Wow, me too.
Then this game, Ravens looked really good against the Bills.
They did. They looked awesome. Yeah, this is a tough one. Huh? This is always, that
in Cincinnati.
Yeah, in Cincy, that rivalry.
Yeah.
Game. I'll take the Bengals.
Ooh, Bengals going to make 2 wins in a row.
Oh, this is uglier than ugly.
It really
is. Oh, my God.
I mean, the Dolphins looked not just awful. They looked god-awful.
They look maybe like they're as bad as we are. I'm not sure,
We move the ball much better than the Dolphins.
No, I mean the Patriots, not we are. Not Kennett football, the Patriots. Sorry.
The Pats.
The Pats and the Dolphins are in the same boat. I'm going to take the Pats.
Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson, he can't hold on to the rock.
Hold on to the ball here. What's going on?
I don't know.
He wouldn't be seeing the field if Bill was still there.
I know.
Be done.
Oh, he'd be done.
Commander's on fire.
Oh, my gosh. Jalen Daniels.
Yeah. I'll take the skin or the
Skins.
Yeah.
They'll always be the Skins.
This is like Joe Flacco. Is he the new man down there?
I think he is. Yeah. I think he's going to play probably. I mean,
I'm going to take the Colts.
Yeah, I have no faith in Jacksonville whatsoever.
I don't either. They're in trouble too.
Yeah, I think their coach's days are numbered. Do you see Bill coaching the Jags?
I like seeing him in the Giants.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Wouldn't it?
It would.
Giants.
This one, I know you're going to go different than me.
Yeah, I'm going Bills.
I knew you would. I regretted my pick after I made it, but I just figured Houston at home.
Josh Allen's he's just insane.
He really is. He's super talented.
He's super talented. Raiders are going to trade Devontae Adams on me, or
yeah,
he's on my fantasy team.
Is he on your
hoping
fantasy?
he goes to like Aaron Rodgers or
if
Saints.
he went to the Chiefs.
Yeah, if he went to the Chiefs, oh my God.
You'd be.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders.
Raiders at Denver.
Yeah.
I figured Denver will kick 5 field goals and pull it out.
Right, probably.
They don't have much of an offense.
I'm going to take the Niners. I think they're the best team in football.
My gosh, Brock Purdy had a day and a half to throw.
Yeah, all day, rolling around.
Yeah.
Not containing them. Tough one. I'll take Green Bay too.
Green Bay at LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Love's back.
Yeah, so hopefully they're down receivers, I think.
Yeah. Seattle,
I'll take them. They're surprising everybody. Good team.
They really are. Yeah. I mean, I have no faith in Geno Smith, but he seems to get the job done.
Yeah. I mean, look at Geno Smith and then Sam Darnold, both coming out
I
of
know.
the Jet system.
And Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and they're all doing well. Yeah. I don't know. This one is like, I'll take Steelers.
Steelers. Monday Night Football, Chiefs hosting the Saints.
I'll take the Saints.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes is my quarterback. I don't know what in the world.
He's not even in the top 15 this year, most fans.
No, I wasted my first round pick on him. Then I took Breece Hall.
Ooh.
Here's our college football game of the week.
I'm going to take Navy. Navy's been on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking good.
He didn't
get the
he
trip
didn't get
up
picked?
there,
Oh,
so
I was hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Navy's playing well.
Yeah, Navy's playing very well. Yeah.
So lots of good stuff. I got to just touch on the college football game last week where it was Georgia and Alabama. Were you able to see any of that second half?
I didn't watch any of that second
half.
half.
My gosh, it was back and forth. Georgia came back from 28 down to take the lead, and then the 17-year-old kid from Alabama.
We were talking about it in film. Like, there's a 17-year-old kid on Alabama that's the same age as you guys. He's probably one of the best players in college football.
I mean, that could be Davin.
It's just, crazy.
It really is.
Years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we're doing something kind of neat at halftime on Friday night. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah, I have. I actually
passing the school spirit baton.
Passing the spirit on. Kevin Carpenter saw this somewhere and wants to, do it. I think it's a great idea. Anything that can pass on school spirit. And
every kindergarten student in the Mount Washington Valley is invited to come, and we're asking all the seniors to come out at halftime. We're going to have everyone on the field, and we're just going to have the seniors pass school spirit onto the kindergartners.
I think it's a really neat idea.
Yeah. I mean, just one more reason to come out and watch the Kennett football game. It's going to be a beautiful night for a game.
Oh, it's beautiful football weather right
now.
Yeah. Back home, we got the next 2 weeks at home, so that's nice. And we go on the road for 2 weeks, and then we end it at home. So
what'll be the key for Friday night?
Key Friday night, I think we're going to try to put a,
Going to take the ball first?
We're going to take, well, maybe. I don't know.
We're not tipping our hand.
Yeah. No, we might actually, because against Pembroke that worked. We took the ball, got some positive momentum. I think we want to really run the ball, try to control the clock here a little bit, and we're two it's going to be a dogfight. They have a really good coach. You know, it's really a good battle between us. But we need to run the football, sprinkle in the pass. You know, solid defense. You know,
they used to be a throwing team. Are they still?
Yeah, I don't. Not so much this year. Yeah. I think they're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to try to throw a little bit, but you know, we like if we can force anyone into throwing the ball, we like our odds with our cornerbacks and stuff at the backside of our defense. So yeah, we're just going to go out and try to play fundamentally sound football and get back to the basics and tackle better and block better and hopefully
Friday night at 7. Come out for homecoming and. Is it any color scheme? Are we doing a whiteout, a blackout?
Well, the boys yesterday asked if they could do a whiteout, so I sent Mr. Weaver an email, and he's going to check with St. Thomas for sort of short notice, so he doesn't know if he can get it done or not, but he's trying to get it done because they want to have a whiteout.
Oh, that'd be great. So please come watch the Canada football game, Gary Millen Stadium, 7 o'clock this Friday night, and I think we're wrapped up already. 30 minutes flew by.
Another quick one, huh?
Yeah, we got to thank our Canada football boosters. Our gold sponsors, the Valley Originals, who are phenomenal. Our silver sponsors are B&C Septic, Garland Waste Services, GB Carrier and Sons Corp., Porter Office Machine Corp., Varsity Beverage, and then our bronze sponsors are E.G. Chandler Property Management, Saco River Tubing Center, Upper Valley Produce, and White Mountain Puzzle. I feel like I'm doing an eye chart test.
I know. I'm like,
can you read the bottom line?
Pretty good eyesight there.
I know. I'm 70-70 or whatever that means.
Yeah.
Well, for Scott Stearns, I'm Lloyd Jones. Thanks for watching In the Huddle. And all of this is possible thanks to Rob Struble, the man behind the scenes. Enjoy your week, everyone.